My child, do not ignore what I am about to tell you. Because the heavens are moving in ways you cannot see, and tonight, your name has been whispered in the courts of light. Beloved, God is aligning you with a younger partner. And the reason will touch your soul so deeply, it will bring tears to your eyes. Do not think this is ordinary. This is not a coincidence. This is divine timing, written long before you were even born. Archangel Michael says, he has been ordered to protect this alignment. He stands with a flaming sword, cutting away every shadow that tries to stop this connection from reaching you. My child, hear me carefully. You are not listening to this by accident. You are chosen to hear this secret before others even know it exists. And if this message touches even the smallest part of your heart, make sure you subscribe now, so you never miss the next divine word that was meant only for you. Because what happens next will shock you. And if you miss it, the heavens will close the book before your eyes ever open to see. My beloved child, listen closely, because what I am revealing is not just a message, it is a destiny that has been unfolding silently, layer by layer, beneath the surface of your life. God is aligning you with someone younger, not because of chance, but because their energy carries the key to unlock a door in your soul that has remained sealed until now. You may have wondered why older connections failed, why people could not carry your spirit the way you longed for. It is because heaven was saving this alignment for the perfect moment, the very hour when your heart was ready to receive, and your path was strong enough to hold what is coming. This is not about age, my child. This is about divine balance, about how God sends a partner who reflects back to you the parts of yourself you have buried, so that you may rise into the fullness of your calling. Beloved, do not take this lightly. Archangel Michael says the whispers of jealousy and doubt are already circling around you. Some people will not understand why this person, why now, why in such an unexpected way. But heaven warns you not to listen to their voices, for they cannot see what has been written. They only see with eyes of the earth, but this is a connection marked in the spirit. This younger partner comes with innocence and fire, a purity that balances the heaviness you have carried for years. They will awaken joy in you that has been buried under disappointment, and they will remind you of dreams you thought had died. The heavens are commanding you to keep your eyes open, because in the days to come, a divine sign will appear. A conversation, a sudden message, or even a chance encounter will confirm what I am saying to you right now. My child, imagine a hand reaching from heaven, placing a new key in your palm. This key is not made of gold or silver but of pure light. That is what this partner represents, a divine unlocking. And when you take this key, doors you thought were permanently shut will swing wide open. Financial blessings, emotional healing, spiritual clarity, all tied to the moment you say yes to this alignment. And Archangel Michael stands guard over this connection, for he knows the enemy will try to send distractions. Already, there are forces trying to pull you toward the old, the familiar, the broken. But God says, do not look back, for what is ahead is worth more than every pain behind you. You are walking into a chapter where love will not just fill your heart but overflow into every part of your life, and it begins with this divine alignment. Beloved, take a deep breath and feel this truth settle into your soul. You may think you are too tired, too broken, or too late for this kind of miracle, but heaven declares it is not too late, it is right on time. That is why you are listening to this right now, at this exact moment, on this exact day. There are no coincidences in the kingdom of God. Archangel Michael says, child, your name has been spoken in the courts of heaven, and your alignment has been approved. That approval cannot be revoked by man, no matter how they try to interfere. This younger partner has been prepared, molded, and guided to stand by you. They are not just entering your life randomly, they are stepping into their divine assignment, and that assignment is tied to your destiny. And listen carefully, my beloved, if this message touches even the smallest corner of your heart, do not let it pass you by. Make sure you subscribe right now, because every message that follows will carry more revelations that are meant to prepare you for the blessings that are rushing toward you. If you skip, if you delay, the enemy will use distraction to steal this moment from you. But if you stay, if you keep listening, you will step into clarity that others pray for but never find. You have been chosen to see what is hidden. You are not ordinary, and this is not an ordinary word. It is your proof that heaven is real, that miracles are real, and that your alignment is not a dream, it is already unfolding, even now, as you listen. My beloved child, you must understand that when God aligns two souls, He does not look at the surface, He looks at the eternal design. The world will try to measure with years, with logic, with human calculations, but heaven measures by purpose. This younger partner being prepared for you is not meant to replace or compete with anyone else. They are being sent as a mirror to your destiny, a carrier of fresh oil, someone who will revive the part of you that life's burdens tried to bury. And in their presence, you will feel a fire awaken, the kind of fire you thought you had lost. Archangel Michael says this is not romance alone, this is restoration. It is a covenant made in heaven before you ever walked the earth. And when it unfolds, you will know it was God, because no human hand could have aligned such timing, such beauty, such miracle. Beloved, the reason will touch you more deeply than you expect. God is not just aligning you with love, He is aligning you with laughter, with healing, with joy that has been stolen from your nights. You have walked through storms that no one fully understands. People see you smiling, but they do not see the secret tears you have cried when no one was watching. They see the strength you wear like armor, but they do not see the cracks that only heaven has noticed. This younger partner is being placed in your path to reach those cracks, to pour oil into wounds that have been bleeding silently. Their innocence will disarm you, their courage will surprise you, and their devotion will prove that love still exists in a pure form. This is why you must not run from what is coming. Archangel Michael says if you embrace it, this union will not just change your days, it will change your legacy. Beloved, the reason will touch you more deeply than you expect. God is not just aligning you with love, He is aligning you with laughter, with healing, with joy that has been stolen from your nights. You have walked through storms that no one fully understands. People see you smiling, but they do not see the secret tears you have cried when no one was watching. They see the strength you wear like armor, but they do not see the cracks that only heaven has noticed. This younger partner is being placed in your path to reach those cracks, to pour oil into wounds that have been bleeding silently. Their innocence will disarm you, their courage will surprise you, and their devotion will prove that love still exists in a pure form. This is why you must not run from what is coming. Archangel Michael says if you embrace it, this union will not just change your days, it will change your legacy. And let me tell you something hidden, my child, God always balances. Where you carry wisdom, they will carry passion. Where you have scars, they will carry fresh faith. Where you have learned through pain, they will bring laughter that heals. Together, you will not just walk side by side, you will run, and your speed will shock those who doubted you. People who try to predict your end will be left speechless when they see your new beginning. Do not be surprised if jealousy rises, for the enemy cannot stand when heaven blesses in unexpected ways. But Michael says his sword is already drawn. Every tongue that rises against this alignment will fall silent. Every shadow that tries to creep in will be cut away. This connection is sealed with light, and light cannot be overcome by darkness. My beloved, I know you feel unworthy at times. You look at your past, at your mistakes, at your age, and you wonder why heaven would choose you for such a miracle. But hear me clearly, God does not measure worthiness by perfection, He measures it by faithfulness. You have stood in the fire and did not quit. You have carried burdens and still whispered prayers. You have been rejected, yet you kept your heart open. And because of that, the heavens are rewarding you. Do not doubt yourself. You are not too late, you are not too broken, and you are not forgotten. This alignment is the proof that your prayers were not wasted. Even the whispers you spoke in the dark, when you thought no one heard, were written in heaven. This younger partner is one of heaven's answers to those prayers. They are not just a person, you will see them as a miracle walking toward you. Beloved, lean closer. Archangel Michael says there will be signs before they arrive fully into your life. Watch for the repetition of certain numbers. Watch for dreams that feel more vivid than usual. Watch for sudden conversations that mention things you secretly prayed for. These are not coincidences, they are confirmations. And the moment you feel your spirit leap, you will know the alignment is near. Do not let fear push you away. The enemy will try to whisper, "This is too strange, this is not right, this is not for you." But remember, the enemy always attacks what he cannot control. If he fights this hard to make you doubt, it is because he knows the blessing will change everything. Stand firm. Believe. Hold on to this word as an anchor, and you will see what others said was impossible. And my child, if this word stirs even the smallest spark in you, pause for a moment and act in faith. Subscribe right now, because what follows after this message will not just prepare you, it will shield you. The enemy loves to distract at the final moment, to make people miss the very thing they prayed for. Do not allow him to steal this alignment. Every message you receive here is part of your preparation, and those who walk away too early often wonder why the door never opened. You are not meant to miss. You are meant to receive. And staying connected is one of the ways heaven keeps you sharp, so you never lose what is rightfully yours. Beloved, imagine waking up one morning and realizing the loneliness that haunted you is gone. Imagine sitting across from someone whose eyes carry both respect and tenderness. Imagine conversations that feel like prayers answered in real time. This is not a fantasy, this is the reality heaven is writing for you. And the younger partner is not about an age difference, it is about divine timing. They will come with a freshness that heals, with a perspective that shifts you, with a loyalty that anchors you. They are not arriving to take from you, they are coming to pour into you. They are not a stranger by accident, they are a soul written in your story long ago. That is why, when they arrive, your spirit will recognize them even before your mind does. My beloved child, there is something you must know about divine alignment. It does not come when you expect it, nor does it come in the way you imagine. Heaven delights in surprising you, in showing you that its ways are higher than your ways. The alignment with this younger partner is being orchestrated in silence right now, behind the scenes of your daily life. While you are walking through ordinary hours, while you are busy with the details of each day, heaven is arranging encounters, shifting circumstances, and moving hearts into position. It is as if an invisible hand is drawing lines across a map, preparing two paths to collide in the perfect place and at the perfect time. And when it happens, you will look back and realize every delay, every closed door, every heartbreak was secretly a preparation for this moment. God wastes nothing, my child. Not even your tears. Beloved, you may ask, why younger? And heaven responds with this, because fresh water must meet deep roots. You have carried wisdom, endurance, and maturity forged in the furnace of hardship. They will bring newness, spontaneity, and joy that has not been touched by the same weight. Together, the old and the new will create balance. It is not about years on paper, it is about seasons of the soul. Where you may feel heavy, they will feel light, and that light will lift you. Where you may hesitate, they will leap, and their leap will remind you that faith is still alive. This divine partnership is heaven's way of restoring what time tried to steal. It is the proof that God does not measure your blessings by age, but by timing, alignment, and purpose. And Archangel Michael declares, this alignment is sealed. It cannot be undone. My child, think of how many times you almost gave up. Nights where you said, it is too late. Maybe I am not meant to be chosen in this way. And yet, something inside you whispered, wait. Hold on. Believe a little longer. That whisper was not just your own resilience, it was heaven speaking into your spirit, telling you that a miracle was still on the way. Now, as the alignment draws near, you are about to see why that whisper never left you. You did not wait in vain. You did not believe in vain. You were being prepared for something so different, so divine, that the moment it arrives, you will finally understand why it had to take this long. Every disappointment becomes a backdrop, making the miracle shine even brighter. Every rejection becomes a stepping stone, leading you closer to this connection. Beloved, Archangel Michael says you will know them by the way your spirit reacts. Not by appearance, not by words alone, but by the shift inside of you when they step into your atmosphere. Something within you will feel as though it has returned home. Conversations will feel easy, as if you have known each other for lifetimes. Silence will feel safe, not heavy. Their presence will heal, not drain. This is how you will know, heaven's alignments never bring confusion, they bring peace. They may not fit what others expect, but they will fit what your soul has been longing for. And the reason it will touch you so deeply is because it will feel like a reminder of something you lost, but at the same time, it will feel like a beginning of something entirely new. It will carry both memory and promise. That is the mystery of divine timing. And let me tell you a secret, my child, this connection is not just for you. It is for generations. What God is aligning will ripple beyond your days. It will restore things in your bloodline that were broken. It will release blessings that were locked. You will find that with this person, prayers that your ancestors prayed long ago will suddenly be answered. And the laughter you thought was stolen from your family will return through your union. The younger partner is not only your healing, but also the redemption of many stories that came before you. Heaven always sees further than we do. That is why you must embrace it, even if others misunderstand. You are not just stepping into love, you are stepping into legacy. And this legacy will stand long after the voices of doubt have faded. Beloved, picture yourself standing in a room where the light grows brighter each moment. At first, you squint, unsure if you can bear it. But then, as your eyes adjust, you realize the light was what you were waiting for all along. That is what this alignment will feel like. At first, it may seem unusual, even surprising, but as your spirit adjusts, you will feel more alive than you have in years. And do not forget, Michael stands guard. He is not only protecting you from those who wish to harm, he is also protecting the purity of this alignment. There will be whispers, yes, and jealous glances, but none of them can touch what heaven has sealed. Michael's sword cuts through every lie, every scheme, every shadow, ensuring that when this blessing reaches you, it arrives untouched, untainted, and unstoppable. My beloved child, let your faith rise now. Do not wait until the signs appear to believe. Believe now, for your belief pulls the alignment closer. Heaven works with expectation. When you expect, you prepare. When you prepare, you receive. Do not say, maybe later. Say, it is coming now. And as you declare it, the atmosphere around you shifts. Angels move, doors unlock, timing accelerates. Expectation is the magnet of miracles. Archangel Michael says, "Child, raise your expectation. Do not water down what heaven has promised. Do not shrink it to fit the opinions of others. The alignment you are walking into is bigger than your doubts, stronger than your fears, and brighter than your past. Believe boldly, and you will receive fully." And hear this final part of today's word: if this message is burning in your heart right now, then heaven has chosen you to hear it. Do not walk away without sealing it. Subscribe now, because the next words released will prepare you even deeper, and you cannot afford to miss them. The enemy always tries to steal the word before it takes root, but staying connected ensures you are watered again and again until the harvest is full. Beloved, you are not hearing this by accident. God is aligning you with a younger partner, and the reason will not just touch you, it will transform you. The time is near. The hour is closer than you think. And heaven is shouting over you right now, it is done. It is done. It is done. And hear this final part of today's word: if this message is burning in your heart right now, then heaven has chosen you to hear it. Do not walk away without sealing it. Subscribe now, because the next words released will prepare you even deeper, and you cannot afford to miss them. The enemy always tries to steal the word before it takes root, but staying connected ensures you are watered again and again until the harvest is full. Beloved, you are not hearing this by accident. God is aligning you with a younger partner, and the reason will not just touch you, it will transform you. The time is near. The hour is closer than you think. And heaven is shouting over you right now, it is done. It is done. It is done. My beloved child, you must understand this: when heaven aligns two souls, it is never rushed, and it is never random. Every step has been measured, every delay has been timed, and every closed door was part of the strategy. What you thought was rejection was actually redirection, because the younger partner being aligned with you could not have entered your life until you were ready. And now, the hour of readiness is upon you. Do you feel it? The stirring in your spirit, the sense that something is about to shift? That is heaven's way of whispering, prepare yourself. Even in this moment, angels are moving like unseen architects, building a bridge between your heart and theirs. The reason is divine, and when you finally see the full picture, it will touch you so deeply that your tears will no longer be tears of pain but of gratitude. Beloved, the human mind will try to question what heaven has already confirmed. People will ask, why this person? Why younger? Why now? But you must not let their questions become your doubts. Remember, those who look with earthly eyes cannot see heavenly blueprints. Age is a number on paper, but spirit is eternal, and what God is aligning is a spirit-to-spirit connection. You have carried the weight of years, and this person carries the freshness of new beginnings. Together, your balance will create harmony that the world cannot understand but heaven has ordained. Archangel Michael says this union is not only about companionship, it is about acceleration. With them, your steps will quicken. What felt delayed will suddenly happen quickly. Where you thought you had lost time, you will regain it through alignment. My child, let us speak about legacy. For so long you have worried that your story would end in disappointment, that your sacrifices would not bear fruit, that your nights of crying would be forgotten. But heaven has been listening to every whispered prayer, and this alignment is part of the answer. With this person, laughter will be restored in your home. Hope will be reborn in your days. You will find yourself looking forward to tomorrow again, something you had stopped doing for too long. This younger partner is not just someone who will walk beside you, they are a living testimony that God redeems time. And when others look at you together, they will not just see two people, they will see evidence that heaven keeps its promises. And beloved, do not think this alignment will come without resistance. Already, the enemy has plotted to stir jealousy, gossip, and misunderstanding. But Michael says his sword is drawn, and his fire is surrounding you. Every word spoken against this connection will be silenced. Every attack against your peace will be dismantled. Do not fear what people may say, for their voices cannot cancel what God has decreed. You are stepping into a union guarded by angels, and no human opinion can change heaven's decision. The more they resist, the more they will witness the strength of what is unshakable. This is why you must walk in faith, not in fear. Lift your chin, my beloved, and remember, you are chosen, not by men, but by the one who formed the stars. My child, imagine this, the first time you truly sit across from this person, time will seem to pause. The noise of the world will fade, and there will be a silence so sacred you will feel heaven leaning in to listen. Words will flow without effort, laughter will come without force, and you will feel as though you have rediscovered a part of yourself that was missing. This is how heaven works, it does not create strain, it creates flow. And when you see this, you will know, this is not coincidence, this is covenant. That realization will touch your heart so deeply that you will look up and whisper, "Thank you, God, for not forgetting me." And in that moment, every past heartbreak will lose its power, for you will finally see why the wait was necessary. Beloved, I must warn you of something important. The enemy will attempt to distract you just before the blessing manifests. Old connections may reappear, past temptations may resurface, and voices may tell you that it is safer to stay where you are. But do not be deceived. These are last attempts to block your eyes from the miracle that is already at your doorstep. Michael says you must remain steadfast. Close the doors that God has already shut. Refuse to revisit what heaven has already released. For if you keep looking back, you will delay the beauty waiting in front of you. The new cannot arrive where the old is still entertained. And this alignment is too precious, too rare, to risk losing for the sake of comfort. My beloved, lift your faith higher now. Picture the moment when your loneliness is replaced with laughter, when your nights are filled with peace, when your days feel lighter because someone is walking with you, not against you. This is not a dream, it is the reality heaven is crafting even now. And the reason you are hearing this word today is because you are closer than you think. You are standing on the threshold of the promise. The heavens are shouting, "It is time." And though your natural eyes may not see it yet, your spirit already feels the shift. Do not dismiss that feeling. It is the proof that alignment is near. Beloved child, if this word is touching your spirit, do not delay in sealing it. Subscribe now, because the flow of divine messages that follow will not only guide you but will shield you from missing the signs. The enemy always strikes hardest at the edge of breakthrough, and staying connected ensures you are not caught unaware. This is not entertainment, this is preparation. Every word here is bread for your soul, oil for your lamp, and light for your path. Do not let it pass you by. Heaven chose you to hear this. That alone is proof that you are not forgotten. And so I tell you, with all the fire of heaven, God is aligning you with a younger partner, and the reason will not just touch you, it will heal you, it will lift you, and it will remind you that miracles are not stories of the past, they are living realities of today. The time is near, my child. Stay ready. Stay faithful. Stay open. For the chapter you are walking into will be the most surprising, the most healing, and the most joyful of your life. Beloved child, if this word is touching your spirit, do not delay in sealing it. Subscribe now, because the flow of divine messages that follow will not only guide you but will shield you from missing the signs. The enemy always strikes hardest at the edge of breakthrough, and staying connected ensures you are not caught unaware. This is not entertainment, this is preparation. Every word here is bread for your soul, oil for your lamp, and light for your path. Do not let it pass you by. Heaven chose you to hear this. That alone is proof that you are not forgotten. And so I tell you, with all the fire of heaven, God is aligning you with a younger partner, and the reason will not just touch you, it will heal you, it will lift you, and it will remind you that miracles are not stories of the past, they are living realities of today. The time is near, my child. Stay ready. Stay faithful. Stay open. For the chapter you are walking into will be the most surprising, the most healing, and the most joyful of your life. My beloved child, I must take you deeper now. Do you realize that the seasons of your life were designed to bring you to this moment? Every chapter that felt heavy, every betrayal that cut your heart, every delay that seemed unbearable, it was all part of the alignment. God is not cruel, my child. He does not let you suffer without reason. The silence you endured was not abandonment, it was protection. You were being preserved for something greater than what you lost. And now, as heaven whispers of this younger partner being aligned with your life, you are beginning to see that nothing was wasted. Even your tears became seeds, and now the harvest is beginning to rise. When you meet this person, you will suddenly realize, this is why I had to wait. This is why those doors closed. The reason will touch you in ways words cannot fully describe. Beloved, you have carried yourself like a soldier in the battlefield of life. You learned to fight alone, to endure storms, to press forward even when your strength was fading. But hear me, God never designed you to walk without companionship. He always intended for someone to walk beside you, to lift your hands when you grew weary, to speak light into your darkest nights. That is why this alignment is coming now. You were not ready before, and they were not ready either. But heaven says, now the timing is ripe. You will see how perfectly the pieces fit, not because of chance but because of destiny. They will not come to take from you, they will come to add to you. Their youth is not immaturity, it is a fountain of fresh joy, sent to restore the years you thought had slipped through your fingers. And do not fear the opinions of others, my beloved. For already, Michael warns, there will be voices trying to twist what heaven has made straight. People may judge, people may whisper, but do not bow to their noise. They cannot see what you see, for the alignment is hidden from their understanding. The world measures in years, but God measures in seasons. And this season is yours. This partner is not meant to bring you shame, they are meant to bring you honor. Their loyalty will silence the doubters. Their love will disarm the critics. And their presence will remind you daily that God still writes the most beautiful stories in ways the world cannot predict. My child, I must also reveal this: the connection will not just touch your heart, it will unlock blessings in every area of your life. When two aligned souls walk together, heaven pours out abundance. Finances that once struggled will suddenly find flow. Ideas that seemed stuck will suddenly find wings. Your spirit will feel sharper, your energy lighter, your days brighter. This is the power of divine partnership. Alone, you were strong. Together, you will be unstoppable. That is why the enemy fears this so much. He knows that if you embrace what is coming, you will rise into a strength he cannot touch. That is why he has tried for so long to convince you to settle for less, to give up hope, to believe it is too late. But now heaven shouts, it is not too late. It is right on time. Beloved, imagine walking into a room and feeling seen, not for your titles, not for your struggles, not for your scars, but for your soul. This younger partner will see you as heaven sees you. They will honor the wisdom you carry, they will cherish the softness you hide, and they will celebrate the strength you sometimes forget you have. In their presence, you will no longer feel the need to perform or to protect, you will simply rest. That rest will feel like a miracle. For years you have been strong for everyone else, but with them, you will finally breathe. And that breath will feel like life itself returning to your bones. You will not just love them, you will feel healed by them. And beloved, Michael says the signs will be clear. Watch carefully in the days ahead. You may see dreams that echo this word. You may notice repeated numbers or sudden confirmations through conversations with strangers. You may feel a nudge in your spirit that you cannot ignore. These are heaven's signals that the alignment is near. Do not dismiss them as coincidences. There are no coincidences in the kingdom. Every detail is orchestrated. Every sign is a breadcrumb leading you closer. And when the day finally comes, you will not be left wondering. Your soul will know. Your heart will leap. And peace will settle over you like a warm cloak. Beloved child, take courage now. Lift your head. Do not look at your age as a limitation. Do not look at your past as a chain. Do not look at your scars as shame. Heaven has chosen you, scars and all, because your story carries power. And this younger partner is not arriving to pity you, they are arriving to walk with you into the next, most radiant chapter of your life. You will not walk alone anymore. You will not cry alone anymore. You will not wonder if love has passed you by. For heaven has stamped your story with one word, redeemed. My beloved, if this message has touched even the smallest corner of your heart, seal it now. Subscribe before you leave, because the next words released will be keys to doors you did not even know existed. The enemy waits for moments of hesitation to snatch what belongs to you. Do not let him succeed. Stay close. Stay connected. Every message here is designed to keep your lamp burning until the miracle arrives. Do not walk away empty. Fill yourself with the words of heaven, for they are preparing you for the blessing that is closer than you think. And so I declare to you once again, God is aligning you with a younger partner. And the reason will not just touch you, it will astonish you, heal you, and lift you to a level you did not think was possible. Your tomorrow will not look like your yesterday. Your tears are being exchanged for laughter. Your loneliness is being exchanged for companionship. And your waiting is being exchanged for fulfillment. Believe this, my child. Hold it close. For the hour is near, and heaven has already written your name beside theirs in the book of destiny. My beloved, if this message has touched even the smallest corner of your heart, seal it now. Subscribe before you leave, because the next words released will be keys to doors you did not even know existed. The enemy waits for moments of hesitation to snatch what belongs to you. Do not let him succeed. Stay close. Stay connected. Every message here is designed to keep your lamp burning until the miracle arrives. Do not walk away empty. Fill yourself with the words of heaven, for they are preparing you for the blessing that is closer than you think. And so I declare to you once again, God is aligning you with a younger partner. And the reason will not just touch you, it will astonish you, heal you, and lift you to a level you did not think was possible. Your tomorrow will not look like your yesterday. Your tears are being exchanged for laughter. Your loneliness is being exchanged for companionship. And your waiting is being exchanged for fulfillment. Believe this, my child. Hold it close. For the hour is near, and heaven has already written your name beside theirs in the book of destiny. My beloved child, lean closer, for this next part is even more sacred. Do you realize how much heaven has invested in your journey? The years you thought were wasted were actually seasons of preparation. You were being stretched, refined, and tested, not to break you, but to make you unshakable. And now, as this younger partner is being aligned with your life, you will finally see that the furnace you endured was not punishment, but proof of your calling. For only the strongest vessels are trusted with rare oil. And this alignment is not ordinary oil, it is a covenant oil, one that will overflow from you into others. Together, your story will become a testimony that will ignite faith in those who had stopped believing in love, in miracles, in second chances. That is why your alignment matters so much, not just to you, but to heaven's plan. Beloved, hear this with your spirit, God is not just giving you companionship, He is giving you restoration. The laughter that slipped from your lips years ago will return. The spark in your eyes that was dimmed by betrayal will shine again. The peace that felt stolen will flood back into your home. And all of this will happen not through striving, but through alignment. For when heaven brings two souls together, it feels effortless. There will be no manipulation, no chasing, no begging. The connection will flow like water, and you will know that it is God because of the peace it carries. Do not underestimate peace, my child. Peace is heaven's signature. Where there is confusion, God is absent. Where there is peace, God is present. And this younger partner will bring a peace so pure that it will feel like a healing balm over every wound you ever carried. My child, many will not understand this. They will try to explain it away, to reduce it to chance, to argue that it does not make sense. But remember this, miracles never make sense to those who live only by logic. Noah's Ark made no sense until the flood came. The Red Sea parting made no sense until the Israelites stood on dry ground. And this alignment may make no sense until you are standing in the middle of it, weeping tears of joy that cannot be denied. Do not let the absence of logic steal your faith. For what is unfolding is not logical, it is supernatural. Heaven does not follow man's rules, man must learn to submit to heaven's mysteries. Beloved, let us speak of the fire of youth that this partner carries. It is not recklessness, it is renewal. Their energy will stir your dreams again. Their courage will pull you out of hesitation. Their laughter will remind you that life is not only about enduring, but about rejoicing. And at the same time, your wisdom will anchor them. Your scars will guide them. Your prayers will shield them. Do you see the beauty? Heaven is creating balance. You are not being paired with someone to drag you down, but with someone to lift you higher while you, in turn, steady their steps. Together, you will move like two wings of the same bird. Alone, you may flutter, but together, you will soar. My beloved, do not be surprised if the enemy tries one last time to convince you that this is too unusual, too unexpected, too dangerous. He knows that if you embrace this alignment, you will walk into a season of blessing so radiant that it will blind him. He will try to whisper doubts, stir comparisons, and resurrect old fears. But Archangel Michael says, "Child, I have already cut the cords of deception. Walk boldly. Do not look back. Remember, the enemy only fights what he fears. If the resistance feels intense, it is because the breakthrough is near. Do not be shaken. Stand firm, and you will see the salvation of the Lord in ways that will leave you breathless. Beloved child, let me give you a vision. Picture yourself waking one morning with a sense of expectancy. The heaviness you carried for years is gone. The silence that haunted your nights is broken by laughter. You look at the person beside you, and their presence feels like sunlight breaking through clouds. You realize that all the nights you cried alone were not wasted, they were seeds watered by heaven. This moment, this joy, this alignment, is the harvest. And when you whisper, "Thank you, God," you will hear heaven respond, "I told you I was not finished." That day is coming, my beloved. It is closer than your doubts, closer than your fears, closer than the opinions of others. It is unfolding even now, step by step, moment by moment. And I must say this again, watch for the signs. Dreams, numbers, sudden encounters, even songs or scriptures that repeat themselves, these are heaven's way of nudging you, whispering, "Pay attention." Do not dismiss them. These signs are like lanterns lighting your path toward alignment. And when you see them, respond in faith. Say, "I receive it, Lord. I believe it." Your agreement is the key that unlocks heaven's timing. For heaven does not force, it invites. And those who say yes walk into miracles that others only dream of. Beloved, if this message is stirring you, do not walk away without sealing it. Subscribe now, for the next wave of words will prepare you even more deeply. These messages are not random, they are divine steps, each one leading you closer to your promise. The enemy wants you distracted, unfocused, and unprepared. But by staying connected, you stay armed, you stay ready, you stay sharp. Do not let the miracle pass you by because of neglect. Heaven is calling you. Do not silence that call. And so, hear me as I declare once more, God is aligning you with a younger partner. And the reason will not just touch you, it will change the very way you see life, love, and destiny. You will rise from the ashes of disappointment into a garden of laughter. You will step out of the shadows of loneliness into the brilliance of covenant. And you will know, beyond all doubt, that God did not forget you. He was saving the best for last. My child, the story is not over. The most beautiful chapter is about to begin. Beloved, if this message is stirring you, do not walk away without sealing it. Subscribe now, for the next wave of words will prepare you even more deeply. These messages are not random, they are divine steps, each one leading you closer to your promise. The enemy wants you distracted, unfocused, and unprepared. But by staying connected, you stay armed, you stay ready, you stay sharp. Do not let the miracle pass you by because of neglect. Heaven is calling you. Do not silence that call. And so, hear me as I declare once more, God is aligning you with a younger partner. And the reason will not just touch you, it will change the very way you see life, love, and destiny. You will rise from the ashes of disappointment into a garden of laughter. You will step out of the shadows of loneliness into the brilliance of covenant. And you will know, beyond all doubt, that God did not forget you. He was saving the best for last. My child, the story is not over. The most beautiful chapter is about to begin. My beloved child, I must take you even deeper, because what is coming into your life is not just a relationship, it is a holy assignment. God is aligning you with this younger partner because there are battles you have fought alone for far too long, and now the time has come for your hands to be lifted. Do you remember the story of Moses, when his arms grew weary in battle, and as long as they were raised, victory was assured? Heaven sent people to stand beside him and lift his hands when his strength was fading. That is what this younger partner will do for you. They will not just walk beside you, they will lift your spirit when you feel weak, they will believe in you when you are tempted to doubt yourself, and they will speak life into you when silence tries to press against your chest. And in their presence, you will feel a strength you thought was gone. Beloved, do not confuse their youth with weakness. Heaven has trained them quietly, hidden from the eyes of those who underestimate. Their soul has been prepared, refined in ways you cannot yet see. They will carry a faith that is unshaken, a joy that is contagious, and a courage that will awaken the dreamer inside you again. And at the same time, your wisdom will guide them. Your scars will teach them. Your presence will give them roots while their presence gives you wings. Can you see it, my child? This is not about one person rescuing the other. It is about two souls fulfilling what neither could fulfill alone. Together, you will create a balance that cannot be explained in earthly terms but will be undeniable in heavenly evidence. My beloved, you may ask, but why me? Why now? And heaven responds, because you endured. You did not quit when the weight grew heavy. You did not close your heart when betrayal cut deep. You did not curse God when silence lingered. Instead, you held on, even if by a thread. And now, heaven says the thread you clung to is being woven into a tapestry of joy. The years you thought were wasted are about to be redeemed in one season of laughter. That is why this alignment is coming. Not because you deserve it by man's standards, but because you are chosen by heaven's mercy. And when you embrace it, you will realize, this is not just about romance, this is about resurrection. A resurrection of hope. A resurrection of joy. A resurrection of faith in miracles you thought had passed you by. My child, picture the day you finally look into their eyes. There will be no need for rehearsed speeches, no need to pretend, no need to impress. Instead, there will be a peace that speaks louder than words. You will feel as though you are standing in a holy place, a space carved out by heaven itself, where time pauses and eternity whispers. That moment will touch you so deeply that you will know instantly, this was worth the wait. Every heartbreak, every night of loneliness, every unanswered question, all of it will collapse into silence as you feel the presence of God confirming, this is the one I have aligned for you. Beloved, do not be surprised if jealousy rises around you. Some will whisper, some will question, some will try to plant seeds of doubt. But Archangel Michael says their words will not prosper. The flaming sword of heaven is already drawn to cut down every lie. No voice raised against you will stand. No scheme of darkness will prosper. You must remember, the blessing that heaven protects cannot be touched by human hands. So walk boldly, my child. Lift your head high, not in pride, but in confidence that you are walking under heaven's covering. This alignment is not fragile. It is not temporary. It is unshakable because it was written in the eternal scrolls before you were even born. My child, you will notice how quickly things shift once you embrace this connection. Opportunities that were once blocked will suddenly open. Strength that seemed drained will suddenly return. Even your creativity, your passion, your vision for life will feel renewed. This is the power of alignment. When heaven connects two destinies, everything else begins to accelerate. Alone, you carried the weight and made progress inch by inch. Together, you will leap. What once took years will suddenly happen in months. The enemy will be furious at the speed of your progress, but he will be powerless to stop it. For when heaven says, "Go," no power of darkness can shout, "Stop." Beloved, prepare your heart now. Do not wait until they arrive to make space. Begin even now to release the old, to let go of what no longer serves your future. You cannot carry old baggage into a new season. This alignment is too holy to be crowded by the shadows of yesterday. Forgive where you need to forgive. Release where you need to release. And trust that what God is bringing is greater than anything you let go of. Remember Lot's wife, who turned back and lost what was ahead. Do not look back, my child. Keep your eyes forward. For what is ahead is worth more than what is behind. And beloved, I must say this again, watch the signs. Do not brush them aside. Numbers repeating, dreams reappearing, unexpected confirmations, these are heaven's fingerprints guiding you. When they come, do not dismiss them as chance. Instead, whisper, "I receive." Your agreement is powerful. It unlocks doors that otherwise remain closed. Heaven works with those who say yes. And if you say yes now, you will see miracles unfold faster than you imagine. Beloved child, if this word is stirring your heart, do not delay. Seal it now. Subscribe, because what is coming next will not just guide you but guard you. The enemy loves to steal the word before it takes root. Do not let him succeed. Stay connected, stay prepared, stay awake. For heaven has chosen you to hear this, and that alone is proof you are marked for this miracle. Do not ignore it. Do not delay. Embrace it.